Good afternoon. Have you been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela, this Creole Roots girl coming to you on a Saturday. Okay? I have another recipe for you. Some people asked for it on Facebook and they wanted my version of chicken fried steak. So I think I have that for you. It's not going to be the giant pieces. You know, it's cube steak. It's not going to be real big. It's just going to be small pieces. And we're coming to you all things New Orleans, of course. Come on in my kitchen today. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to be making my recipe for chicken fried steak. So thank you for joining me. I have 1 egg. Okay. And I only like brown eggs. Okay. I have some flour, of course. I have some buttermilk. I'm going to be using buttermilk today. Of course, you know I have my Creole seasoning. And also some black pepper. Okay. Now, one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cornstarch. Okay. So cornstarch gives things a little more crispier taste. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to start assembling everything. Of course, I have my grease on. It's preheating right now. I'm using my black iron frying pan, the new one I just got from my daughter-in-law. I'm so excited. I'm using the top portion of it. You can use the top portion of the black iron frying pan. The lid, you can actually cook with it. So that's what I'm doing. Since it's only a dinner for one person, which you know I'm going to cut it into 2 dinners. And you can use mashed potatoes, cauliflower, vegetables, whatever you desire with your chicken fried steak. But me, I'm going to have vegetables with it. I'm not going to show you I'm going to do my vegetables. This video is strictly for how you make chicken fried steak, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get switched over so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, just bear with me, okay? And you don't have to see me for this, so we'll get you set up here, okay? First things I've done is I added a tablespoon of my cornstarch. It actually helps give your flour that more crustier flavor, and it doesn't really have carbs in cornstarch either. So, of course, my meat is pre-seasoned just with Creole seasoning. I didn't do a lot because the meat is so thin. You don't, like I said about that over salting and over seasoning food. We don't want to do that. So I'm using buttermilk. Some people might use some people might use regular milk or whatever they use, but I like to do buttermilk with mine, okay? Like I said, when you're cooking, you find a recipe you like. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. When you're cooking and you find a recipe you really like, you can turn it into your own, okay? So I have my buttermilk here, and I just cracked open my 1 large egg. I'm going to add some buttermilk to my dish. It's not going to be a lot. Like I said, the cube steaks are not that big, okay? So I added buttermilk to my egg. I'm going to just whisk it together. Of course, I'm going to add some Creole seasoning to that. And some black pepper. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to coat, the first time, I'm going to coat it, the meat. I'm going to coat the meat with the cornstarch. See, they're little bitty ones, not much. Okay, so I'm coating it first, and then I'm going to put it in the egg and milk mixture. Okay, get that down in there. And then I'm going to bring it out. You see how that's working? And then I'm going to add it into my flour. And I seasoned my flour. I also seasoned my milk. Okay, so you're going to have layers of flavoring. So I'm going to dump it back in here. Shake off the excess. I'm going to dump it back in here again one more time. So it's going to have a double coating on it. And the buttermilk is so thick. I like it like that. We're going to give some good crust on the meat. Okay. So I'll move this around. Just place my meat in there again. Make sure it's coated all over. Yeah, I hear my pan. You can actually hear when all is getting hot in the pan. You can hear it, you know. So I love that. So I have my other piece here. Putting the flour on it. Just dredging it in flour, shaking it off. Add it into the base, okay? And this is how I do my chicken fried steak. So I pull that out, make room, then cover it. Coat it with the flour. It's okay. I'm going to get the mess up, of course. So I'm going to coat it. And yeah, I see the little sizzle, so my pan is ready. It's ready. It got that heat going on there. What I like about black iron frying pans, they actually hold their temperature very well. And they actually, the main thing is, the temperature is throughout the whole pan. It's an even thing. So I'm going to let that one sit for a minute. I'm going to come back to you just a minute. I'm washing my hands. So thank you. I'm back now, you guys. So I believe my pan is ready for me to start frying. And I'm going to coat this one more time because I had too much stuff on my hands. So this is my version of chicken fried steak, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get that in there. It's pretty wet. Let's test the grease. Yep, it's ready. So I'm not going to disturb it. Remember, you're not supposed to disturb your meat. You gotta let it start frying on its own, right? So this is my version of chicken fried steak. I'm putting them in the grease. I'm going to let them cook. Okay, I'll wash my hands. I'll be back. So you're in the kitchen with Angela. We're cooking up some good old chicken fried steak. You don't need to see the batter or anything anymore. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to let it cook until it starts turning golden brown. We're going to let it cook on each side for at least 5 minutes or more. It's very thin, you know. So I really appreciate you joining my channel. If you like what I'm doing on my channel, All Things New Orleans, this Creole Roots girl, you can check me out on Instagram, which is Creole Roots 47. You can check me out on Facebook, which is Creole Roots Washington, and of course my YouTube channel. Come on and subscribe, like, you can comment, you can even give me recipes you'd like to see me cook on my website. So thank you again for joining me. And my meat is looking really good. We're cooking chicken fried steaks today. So the double coating is really good. See, now the meat It's frying up pretty good. Because I did the double coating, it's very flaky. It has a lot of flakes on there. It's gonna be good, tender, juicy, and it's gonna have that nice crunch. So I'm just flipping it over, letting the other side cook some. Don't try this at home. I'm used to it. So, yes, I'm using my black iron frying pan. Let me get this out the way. Clean up is a must. Prepping is a must. Remember I told you guys about prepping and cleanup. That's very important in the kitchen. You always need to make sure you have clean hands as well. Always gotta have clean hands, okay? It's very important. So, thank you for joining me. This is another short little video. I just wanted to show you how I do my chicken fried steak. And I'm going to get a plate ready, of course, once they're golden brown on both sides. And we're going to drain off the fat, okay? So I got my paper towel ready. We're going to drain off that fat. Get the ball rolling. We're doing chicken fried steak today. In the kitchen with Angela, this Creole Roots 47 girl. Yes. So it's coming out pretty good. I have it frying on medium in the middle. This is an electric stove. Being from New Orleans, every house had gas. And I really loved and appreciate a gas stove. It was just something about the way food cooked. Gas stoves are great. I even like a gas grill. Some people like charcoal. If they don't overdo it, I'll appreciate charcoal when you do a grill. But you can't overdo it with the charcoal and the lighter fluid and stuff. You gotta know what you're doing when you're cooking barbecue on a grill. I'm not a real keen person on outside, so if you see me grilling anything, it's probably gonna be in my kitchen. Because I am not one to go outside. I don't like it. So this is looking pretty good. And it's tender too. I feel it already. So I'm going to just let it brown again on that side. And it's almost done. It doesn't take very long. Because you're just using cube steak. You want to make sure it's very tenderized. It comes out. It's usually giant and big, but I found some that was portion size. So, I mean, I don't need nothing that big. I'm not Texas big. I got a Texas shirt on, but I'm from New Orleans. And I don't need it Texas big. This is just for one person. So, yeah, they're coming out pretty good. I'm just waiting for the other side to brown. Okay. I'm trying to find some tongs here. I think I have some. They're not my best, but this is the ones I'm locating. These will work for now. So I have my chicken fried steak. They're golden brown on both sides. Thanks to my nephews, they asked me for my version of chicken fried steak. And here you have it. In the kitchen with Angela, chicken fried steak. And there you have it, golden brown on both sides, tender and juicy, full of flavor. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Like I said, this was just a small video to come to you and do all things New Orleans style in the kitchen with Angela, Creole Roots 47 girl. If you're looking for me, anytime you're looking for me, you can find me in the kitchen. In the kitchen with Angela, that would be me. So thanks again. And I really had a great time talking to you guys. And have a wonderful day. Bye.